Right, I had to think about it before I actually go ahead and cable tie all that. I am installing a reverse camera in here as well. So this is the reverse camera, Pioneer one as well, and I might as well get the wires in straight away so I don't have to take all this apart. So what you get in the box is you get one wiring harness and another wiring harness that's with the camera. It's actually quite decent build. You can see just by the look of it, by the weight of it, it's nice and heavy. It's not like these cheap eBay cameras that you buy for 10 quid. They do the job, but they're not the best. It comes with a little Allen key for the adjustments and stuff like that. Instruction manual. So we're not going to need the keys today. We're not going to need the camera. Not today. It will be today. I hope so. It depends how long it's going to take me to finish all this off. But what I can do is I can put the cables in for the camera straight away, so I don't have to, like I say, so I don't have to take this part off anymore. Once it's in, it's in. So we've got the power, well, not the power, well, basically it is power, but it's the signal that goes to the camera from the head unit when your car is in the reverse. So we'll put this all in there in the dash, ready to be wired up. Quite long cables, which is good. The wire is ready to go, and then we will just cable tie them all nice and neat all together, so we don't have to mess about later on and cable tie them all over again. Just why do the job twice when you can get it done all in one go? So you need to think ahead when you do stuff like that, because you just end up doing the same thing over and over again over the small stuff, like, let's say, like this, the camera. Because if I would install it all right now, I would have to do it again, take all the dash apart, take the head unit out, and blah blah blah. So let's feed the power wire and everything through. I'm going to actually put the camera a little bit further away. So we've got positive and that there. Actually, what we'll do is we'll get rid of this long cable, put it back, so the exact length, little cable tie here, just to keep them together. It'll be easier to work with, and a cable tie here as well at the beginning. Like that. We'll cut them off later date, but never mind for now. So just feed the wire in your preferred location, and pull it through here. Where is it gonna go? And that. There you go. Give it plenty of wire, because it'll be easier to work with, and it'll save you a lot of hassle as well. So actually I made a mistake. I need to pull it all out. I need to go out a different route, because it's all gonna go along here that way, and start from this end put it here, and then we'll feed it behind. Make sure that when you're fitting cables behind the glove box, make sure that you don't put them in the way of something that will be either jamming them or causing any sort of fitment issues, because like I said, then you're going to have to take it all apart and make sure that it all fits back in together. So think ahead and it will save you a lot of time. So that's it, that's there. So I'm gonna cable tie this all together, cable tie it all together, and I'll show you how it looks and where it goes, so at least you'll have some sort of idea where it's all going. Right. Honestly, cable ties are a lifesaver because it makes it all look nice and neat. No hanging wires, no, basically it just looks nice and tidy. It's always good to make it nice and tidy because it looks better and it works better as well, instead of messy wires and stuff. I hate messy wires. Every time I see a system with messy wires, I want to redo it. This is where all the cables are going. It goes from there down there, cable tied there, nice and neat, all up above and into the dashboard. So basically we can just put this all back together now and we're good to go. This side, on this side what I have, it just went up there and then I took it behind this panel. Well, I'm going to be removing this part anyways, all this stuff, so I can run the cables all the way along there. You can see cables are still here. So yeah, that's all good for now. We'll just install all the stuff back together. That all the wiring, it's a good thing to check if everything works as it should. If it wouldn't, so it would be easy to actually relocate the position of the yellow wire, but I can't see why it wouldn't not work. So just get your head in it, plug everything back in. There. That. in, put your key in, ignition on, and there we go. Everything works as it should. Let's check if it saves all the memories. And that works. Pink noise is lovely. No, take it out. And let's do it again, see if the memory works. Yeah, everything works perfectly fine. So this is basically ready to go in. All I need to do is now is to fit the mic. I'll be fitting it down there, up here, sorry. And after I've installed all that, I believe I will, oh yeah, I need to run the USB as well somewhere. I believe I'm just gonna go for this location here, so you can pop your flash card in and you can just put it away and close it off, so it's nice and neat. Nothing's really in the way there. I can't see why I wouldn't be able to. So, oh yeah, mic is the next, so we'll just switch this off. Get it out of the way. And we are good to fit the mic. One of the last parts. Also, after I fit it all, well, I'm gonna tidy up this wiring, and I'm gonna fit the mic in first, so I'll tidy all the wiring in one go. So, yep, that's it for now. Right, so now we need to install this mic in there, get it all the way down through there and into there. First of all, get your tool again and pop this little airbag thing off. I'll have to get something stiffer. Tiny little thing. So yeah, go from the bottom and pray it up, just like that. And it just holds in. Just put it somewhere where so you don't lose it. And then you've got one screw there, which is I'll tell you in a second. What have we got here? It's still the T20. No different from the rest. Magnet. Magnet, put it on the magnet, get your pray tool and go from the top and just push it out. There will be clips along the side, don't worry, they'll just pop off and you just pull it out like that. One of the clips came off, but one clip stayed in. These are just standard BMW clips. All you do is you just pop them back in and just get that one out first. Like that. This one actually broke a little bit. I'm just going to replace that. I've got replacements for these, not a problem. But be careful with the airbag. Don't put anything in front of airbag, because when it needs to deploy, it needs to deploy. And what we'll do is, to make this thing easier, we'll remove the clocks we'll remove the clocks and pop them out a little bit, just so we can feed the wire through. For that you will need, it's gonna be the T10, I believe so. Yes, it's T10, small T10 screws right on the top there. So pop them out, don't lose them. Like that. Put them away, and then get a little pry tool, push it from the top end. The clock should actually slide out. Put your steering wheel all the way down, and here we are. The clocks are out, and what we will do is we'll just use a I'll have to remove this spot, but never mind. So you just remove from the other side this part of the panel, just a side panel cover, just so you can get a better access to feed the wires through. And then what you do is you get just a isolated wire, single core household cable, and feed it in there, and then you can see it, get something to hook it up. Like that. There we go. So now you can attach your other end of the mic. Just give it a hook, make it in the hook, like that, and hook it onto here. Hook it onto here, and then gently feed it in. If you have to push the first nasty bend, and there you go. You've fed it through there, and all you have to do is now is to feed it through here. So you go from underneath, and just wiggle your way through. Basically, I'll just go from here. It'll be easier to see. Put your flashlight will be really good help if it's dark. So get a bit of flashlight in there, and you can see it. You just need to bend it. Actually, let's see if I can go from a different angle. From the bottom up. You just need to find your right ways and angles. And here we are. The other part is here. Ow. And there we go, you've got it from this side. Then you just do exactly the same. Hook, put it in, make sure it's not going to come off. I'm sometimes using tape it up, but not all the time you do that. And just nice and gently try and get it back out. Just help the wire go through, and it's basically here. There you go, and that's basically it. And then just align it here where you want it to go, and feed the rest of your wire. Feed the rest of the wire into the cabin through all the dash. And voila, it is here. Obviously I'm not going to leave it like that, it's just temporary so it sits in the place.